Let's start with the live commitment, one that went down here on this channel yesterday. The number 33 ranked player in the country, Vernell Brown, made his decision right here, and Vernell Brown commits to the Florida Gators when they really needed a commitment. This was an important recruitment because earlier in the spring, Steve, I think we could all agree Vernell Brown was trending to the Buckeyes, but in the end, why was it the Florida Gators?
I just think Vernell Brown III always saw himself playing his college football in Gainesville. His dad, Vernell Brown II, played his college football for the Gators. And throughout his recruiting process, he used to send videos, highlight videos from Pop Warner, middle school, and high school to these college football coaches. And one of the people that he was sending them to regularly was Billy Napier. Well, Billy Napier kept every single one of those videos on his phone. And ahead of his official visit to Gainesville the weekend of June 14th, he sent all those videos to the creative department that they have inside their football building. And they made a really cool video of Vernell Brown III's highlights alongside his dad's highlights at Florida. And if Florida wasn't already leading in this recruitment, that was something that really helped Trey picture himself playing for the Gators. He went through the rest of his process and ultimately committed to Florida. He likes the trajectory of the program, likes the way Billy Napier has changed the culture in the building, likes the way that they've recruited. He's excited to get in there and be a Gator, and committed to Florida over Florida State, Miami, and Ohio State on Sunday.
Yeah, and prior to this, heading into the weekend, the Gators were outside the top 50, but with the addition of the number 33 player in the country, they jump almost 20 spots into the 30s. Now, we know the Gators aren't going to finish.
Number 19 in our favorite metric, average rating per commit.
the Steve Wiltfong Power Rankings, they are in the top 20. And moving forward, their top target is going to be linebacker Ty Jackson. Now, we're going to talk about him a lot because he is in no rush to make a decision. He's already come out and said, I'm making it in early December on the early signing period. So Ty Jackson has let it be known he's going to watch this season play out, which is a good thing. We talk about that a lot, Steve, on the show, the Gators having the season that they hope to have. Could Ty Jackson be on that commit list if the season goes the way we think it could?
Well, if you ask Billy Napier, he'd probably tell you we got a lot of top targets down the stretch as they try and improve this recruiting class. But Ty Jackson, our number one ranked linebacker, he's going to be back in Gainesville this weekend. Coach Armstrong and company have done a phenomenal job recruiting him. He's also going to be at the Florida-Miami game to kick off the season. So of a big season by Florida this fall, Ty Jackson, he's visited Florida as much as any program in his process. Florida State's going to get the last official visit the weekend of Thanksgiving. But if Florida has the season that they're trying to have, they're a program that's going to be hard to beat for Ty Jackson as he continues through his process.
All right. Now, when we talk about the Gators recruiting class, the strength of the class right now has to be wide receiver. They have two top 10 wide receivers, of course, Vernell Brown, but also in-state four-star Joshua Moore. What's next at wide receiver for the Florida Gators?
Well, Vernell Brown is maybe the most electric player in the country with the ball in his hands at the wideout position. Then you have Joshua Moore, who's 6'4", 200 pounds. He's that physical, tough mismatch on the perimeter. Nayshawn Montgomery is another top target for Florida. They've recruited him heavily for years now. Napier has built a good relationship with the kid, built a good relationship with his father. He's going to be back at Florida this week. That's his only visit scheduled. They would love to add him to the two in the fold. That would be one of the best receiver classes in the country for sure. Nayshawn Montgomery, that missing piece. And then, Josh, one more name I wanted to get into this Florida segment is Ben Hanks, top 100 cornerback from in-state. We've talked a lot about Miami's position for Ben Hanks. Florida is also near the top of the list for Ben here. He's expected at Florida this week as well, as Florida's bringing in some of their top remaining targets. It's not going to be a big class for Florida. They only have like 19, 20 seniors on the roster, Josh, but they're looking to add a lot of quality here down the stretch. They're going to be looking for some flips during the season. If they play well, guys like Hilton Stubbs, they're not going to go away on. But Vernell Brown III, what an awesome recruitment to win going into fall camp. Ty Jackson visiting this week, Ben Hanks visiting this week. Florida is in the thick of it for some of their top remaining targets moving forward.
Yeah, it seems like the Vernell Brown commitment could be the spark Gator recruiting needs. Gator fans, talk to us. Comment section below. Who are you most excited about moving forward into the fall? Let us know. Comment section below.